Please join me in welcoming WEC-Start-up Energy Transition Awards Finalists Set 2021.
Good afternoon. My name is Ben Hutt. I am CEO and Managing Director of Evergen, one of Australia's leading energy innovations, and I'm delighted to be here today. The planet is on fire. Global warming is now accelerating faster than ever before. And as a consequence, at Evergen, our mission and our purpose is to try and decarbonize the energy system. Now, we define that as killing coal-fired power stations. Really what we do is we use software to enable energy systems and support the transition to renewable energy. So Evergen was founded 5 years ago in Australia through a collaboration between a large infrastructure investor and the government science agency. We are a software business that optimizes batteries as part of energy systems. In Australia, we control about 50 megawatt hours of mostly household batteries. It's like more than 5,000 batteries. We operate big fleets of batteries for energy retailers and utilities and network businesses in Australia. We now have clients in Europe and South America, in Chile in particular, and we recognize that the technology developed in Australia is actually at the cutting edge of energy innovation globally. And so we're here today because we recognize that it's a global transition. As a business, we were selected by the World Energy Council and the German Renewable Agency as one of the 3 most interesting businesses in our space globally in this year. And we're a team now of actually about 65 people. We help batteries in homes, businesses, solar farms at grid scale work better as part of the energy system. And ultimately, we accelerate the transition to renewables by improving the financial performance of investments. Everything we do is software, and software is like glue that connects together complex things. As an example, one of our products is a trading platform that retailers and utilities can use to integrate with thousands of batteries and energy markets, and it comprises smart trading algorithms and battery operations algorithms and integrates with weather forecasts and 43 separate things that really allow retailers and big utilities to maximize the value of these investments. Ultimately, software is useful to provide flexibility. And what we are committed to do is deploying software and partnering with utilities and investors in renewable energy projects all around the world. We're delighted to be here. Thank you for having us.
Hi, my name is Ivar Kruusenberg, and I'm a CEO of PowerUp Energy Technologies. PowerUp is manufacturing hydrogen fuel cell-based smart electric generators. So the main motivation for us has been actually the nowadays used energy generation solutions. So the diesel generators are too heavy, they're corroding. In the maritime industry, even if they have 2 diesel generators on the board, it's quite often that both of these fail in the middle of the ocean because of the corrosion issues. Plus, the maintenance is really expensive and needs to be carried out at least once a year, quite more often, once every 6 months. Plus, they're also noisy, smelly, and so on. The batteries have been proved to be too heavy for many applications, including the maritime applications. And the wind turbines and the solar panels, obviously, they're good alternative, but they are too weather dependent. And that's why we came out with this solution, hydrogen fuel cell-based smart electric generator. And why it's so smart? Because it's easy to connect this product with the battery system and the solar panels, for example, to create your own hybrid or smart grid solution. And why the product itself is so unique and interesting is that there's no moving parts. This means lack of maintenance. It takes oxygen from the air, hydrogen from the tank, and these 2 elements are reacting inside the generator. It's a chemical reaction which is generating electricity, heat, and water vapor. By that, this system is really lightweight. Our UP 400 generator only weighs 12 kilos, doesn't need any maintenance because there's almost no moving parts. It's zero emission, though there's a water vapor coming out, so it's not actually, it's 100% zero emission in this sense. It's also silent, and there's no smell, and it's also sustainable. Our products also are more than 10 times lighter than the best battery solutions on the market. This is one of the big advantages. And we already have proven that this technology works really well in the maritime applications, also in the off-grid homes, and for many other market segments. We have currently UP 400 and the 200-watt system, which are powerful enough to run everything on the boat and also most of things on the off-grid home. But also later this year, we're coming up with 1 kilowatt system, and there's many new interesting products coming up from our product range. And the market is not obviously limited to the off-grid homes and the maritime. It's a really interesting and important product for the critical infrastructure, hospitals, and telecommunication companies as well, and can be used in many other market segments. And we are obviously not the only ones on the market, but we are the only one who can claim that we are zero emission and using pure hydrogen. And we are also filling the vertical market model. So by that, we really expect in 5 years from now to come almost 100 million in revenue. And how we can make it because of our really unique IP, and also about our hydrogen strategy. We have been working 2 years on that, so we can be sure that the hydrogen is available for our products. And we have started also with our own hydrogen distribution program, which is one of the first in the world. And we have really unique team with diverse backgrounds from Japan to India to also to USA. So extremely diverse from the skills and nations and gender-wise. And we are working with many partners, including the European Space Agency, and we have great advisory board, including Albert Schuh, for example, who's former vice president of Apple. And we are currently fundraising. We're looking for 1 million euros, which will go to the improvement of the product itself, new product development of this, then marketing and sales, obviously, and installing of the new production line. So PowerUp, if it works in space, it definitely works on ground. And happy if you can contact us and learn more about our products. Thank you. Ivar Kruusenberg, PowerUp.